Hmm. Hello, knockouts. Where's my camera? Hello, knockouts. Tonya TKO here. And I have finally gotten to a point where I can sleep for the whole night. And so this is my first night in Nigeria. And it's really interesting. I have so many things flying around through my mind. Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. I was going to do a tour of the Airbnb about an hour ago, but I was too tired to do a tour. Plus, it's dark now. And hello, everyone. Hello, hello. So, I wanted to give my thoughts overall. I haven't charged my phone yet. So, I'm not going to, I always say I'm not going to be on for long. So, I guess we'll just talk however long we talk. Yes, so I'm in everyone. I'm in Nigeria. I'm in bed. I bought some special pajamas for my trip. you know, because you know how we don't really own pajamas. You know what I'm saying? So I bought some special ones for the trip. Because I can only sleep in cotton, y'all. And speaking of which, they have some Egyptian cotton type sheets on here, which are so smooth and silky. It's such a nice experience. So I had some food earlier today, Roderick. Um, the beef tasted fishy. You know, I'm not a fish person. They said there was no meat in it, but I don't believe it. It just tasted fishy. It tasted like the way bacalao smells. I don't know what fish bacalao is actually, but that's what it tasted like. So but the rice, I had rice and I had plantains. You know what? When we get some food, see, I don't know what my situation is going to be like here. Okay, so yeah, that's what it tasted like. It tasted like there was cod in it. So I see we got some people in the house that know what bacalao is, because you know I'm from the Bronx. So I just remember going into the shops and smelling, the dried bacalao hanging up inside the shops and stuff. So yeah, that's what the beans kind of tasted like. So I wasn't really feeling that. So if you want some, I could give you the beans that I have because I didn't eat them. So just let me know if you want those. So I don't know what thread count these sheets are, but they are very soft and nice. So welcome in everyone. Hey Marcel. Yeah, I'm really excited, but I'm also tired. It's not exactly night yet. It's only like 7:30. Let me check the time real quick. But I'm in bed. No, it's 8 o'clock. The time in Nigeria moves faster than the time in other places. I think it's because we're on the equator. So the globe is spinning. I would think that, well, you know what? I think up at the North Pole, it would move faster. But here, I looked at the clock at 4 o'clock. I went and I called my pops, and my father was like, "Oh, what time is it?" I was like, "Oh, it's 4 o'clock." And he was like, "Oh, Lagos is only 5 hours ahead." And I was like, "No." Well, somebody told me they were 6 hours ahead. And then I looked at the clock again and it said that it was five. And I was like, how did it become five so quickly? But yeah, so the time moves faster in Nigeria than in other places. I've never seen a clock move so fast. But I'm in bed. I should probably wait a few more hours before going to sleep because I know I'm gonna have jet lag. I know I'm gonna have jet lag, but oh, I just want to rest. That's all I want. I just want to rest. That's it. I just want to rest real quick. Just real quick. You know what I mean? So LaRon is like, I would be out there on dating apps trying to scout millionaires. You go right on ahead. You don't know who may be trying to scout you, thinking you're a millionaire. And then you go out and go get bust all in your backside, thinking you done found yourself a rich one. And then the next thing you know, next thing you know, you done got. You done got and then got all your back shots and everything. You know what I'm saying? You done gave it up on the first night. Thought you found yourself a prince. Sorry. That was inappropriate. That was inappropriate. That was inappropriate. That was inappropriate. But you know what? Listen, I don't think this is the place to play those games, because if you think that you're gonna out Nigerian a Nigerian, I don't know what I don't know how you're gonna do it. You over here thinking you the one scheming. You the one thinking you getting over. But you know what? I don't know. I don't know. Because listen, you can't even tell people you got an American passport. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just tell people you're Jamaican. Put on the Jamaican accent you can. Be like, yeah, man, me is Jamaican. Because you come out here, the people fall in love with you, and they start seeing milk and honey in your eyes, and they think they coming back to the U.S. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? So no. Precisely. Precisely. Shoot. So, no, I ain't playing those games. I'm gonna listen. I ain't gonna be on no dating apps trying to find nobody. I'm just gonna go out and, like I said, we talked about this in the last broadcast. I am in an area where upper scale people live, and so I will be among the upper scale people. So we just gonna do it that way. We just gonna do it that way, and then just go with the flow. But I ain't gonna be out here. Plus, we all know that if some man is traveling and getting on Grinder, he ain't getting on Grinder to find somebody who's rich. You know what I'm saying? He ain't looking to find somebody to hit. You know what I'm saying? So no, that is not how we doing it over here. That is not how we doing it over here. Your favorite bed wench? Ain't nobody looking for no husband in Africa. You need to slow your roll. Slow your roll, young lady. Slow your roll. Slow your roll. Ah. Wait a minute, wait. I had to scroll back. Let me see what this says. Mess around and I would end up in a damn gangbang. I just came to dance for y'all. Is that from a movie, LaRon, or is this one of your fantasies that you're gonna talk about going to go dance for some Nigerians, and the next thing you know, they all swarming around you, having their way? You know what? I cannot. Some of you are sick. some of you, some of you are sick. You, some of you are sick. But you know what? Men are nasty. Men are nasty. And when you got men who like men, they the nastiest of them all. The nastiest of them all. Thought pocket. You hear what they calling you now, LaRon? They calling you thought pocket. This is just embarrassing. You a thought pocket. You all are so silly. Something is wrong with you all. We got thought pockets in the audience. Let me try to fix my cam. There we go. Oh, Lordy, have mercy. All right. Oh, Lord. Listen. I don't know what time can somebody Google what time the sun comes up out here tomorrow? Because this AC don't feel like it's blowing cool air anymore. The weather is hot. The weather is hot. It was 111 degrees, and people was just walking around like this was an ordinary day. When it's 110 degrees in California, people stay in their house, they chill until it's late. 111 degrees, people was in the middle of the road selling goods. You know what? Speaking of which, right? This selling goods in the middle of the street is genius. It's like instantaneous Amazon. They were selling car phone holders. They were selling everything you can imagine. Anything you can imagine, they were selling. So if you're driving and you're thirsty, you could get instant water delivered right to your car, right there in the road. It's faster than Amazon. It's instant. And then today, right? So I saw somebody who has some plantain chips, and I was like, I want plantain chips, and they honked the horn, right? Because the guy had passed by, and so they were like, oh, he's already gone. We'll see somebody else with plantain chips. Why the man ran back up to the street, and they were like, oh, how much is the plantain chips, right? So the guy told them the price, and they was like, "May I get two?" Or whatever they were saying. And so the guy was like running next to the car. I've never seen anything like this. So he's running next to the car because he gave them the chips. And the guy gave us the chips. And so they gave him the money, I think, for one of them, and they had to get some or give some change or something. And the guy is running, so they're driving. I swear, you ever seen those cartoons where the person is running and their feet are like twirling round and round in a circle? This is the way the man looked. It was like pitter patter, pitter patter. He was running next to the. I had to turn on my damn camera. I couldn't believe it. But the video, cause see, by the time I got the camera on, they had already given him the money. So while he was pitter-pattering, he just let the car go on past. So I got the tail end of it. But because he was there, all you saw was his head bobbing up and down. All you heard was pitter-patter, pitter-patter. And I'm like, first of all, why are they driving while the man is doing business with them and the man is I never seen anything like that before. So I was like, I was like, these people out here are hardcore. You know what? As Americans, listen, we can't compete with that type of work ethic. We cannot compete. And listen, I'm telling you, because there's people who are like, oh, these people selling in the streets, like, oh, it's poverty, it's this, it's that. I see work ethic. I see instant Amazon. That's what I see. Because if you want a car holder, a car phone holder, you can get your car phone. You can get your car phone holder instantly right there on the side of the road. Listen, I'm telling you, you know what? Oh, this is why, this is why people are, I'm not going to say, this is why non-melanated people are afraid of Africans. This is why. Because you cannot, first of all, you cannot compete with this work ethic at all. The people are highly motivated and genius. You know what I'm saying? Highly motivated and genius. I mean, they have invented Amazon. They've invented Amazon on the side of the road. Can you imagine if you need a doggone SIM card or what do you call that, memory card for your phone? And you're like, oh, I should go to Amazon. And there's a person walking right past. Oh, God. Oh God. And you get it delivered instantly because you know Amazon think that they doing something with 1 day delivery. But you can get it delivered instantly on the side of the road. It's unbelievable. I think it's genius personally. I think it's genius. You don't even have to wait. The store is right there. Oh gosh. See what? So look, Leave is saying you can buy hair, car parts, food, live animals, ice cream, etc. on the side of the road. I'm telling you, look, I don't know how they did it, but they had ice cold drinks in 111-degree weather. The guy was walking and he had like a tray on top of his head, and he had an entire assortment of drinks on the on top of his head, and you could see it was frosty. It was frosty. And I was like, he must have an ice chest nearby because ain't no damn way. Ain't no way. So I was like, you gotta respect this. You gotta respect this. You know what I'm saying? I just, it was, he had an entire platter of all different types of drinks and assortment carrying it right there on his head. And I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Oh gosh, but yes, you know what? I would say this. So from what it is that I hear, Nigeria has only had their independence about 50 or 60 years. So things are still in its infancy with them really coming out of the woodworks. And I think where they've gotten in 50 years is tremendous because remember, there was colonialism here where white people were running I don't know where white people had figureheads in place that were running the town, running the governments for them while they were collecting the monies and stuff. So they're still in the infant stage. Don't get out of your car, drive through hair shops in Africa. I'm telling you, listen. Can you listen? Look. It's amazing, right there on the side of the road, and the people will run to keep up with your car to do the transaction. Unbelievable. But you know what? I wonder though. So people are saying that poverty is the motivator. Maybe. You know what? Maybe poverty is the motivator. Because you know what? It's like I saw this. I saw this meme. I'm gonna post the meme if I get a chance. You know what? As a matter of fact, after we get off of this broadcast, go over to my Facebook page. I'm gonna post the meme because in the meme it showed a Caucasian person on the ground begging for money or food or whatever, and right next to them were like Mexican people selling water on the side of the road. So I'm gonna post that because they were like, oh, and they say that we're stealing their jobs or something like that. But go to my Facebook page and look for that because I'm going to show that because it's like people are sitting around. I ain't even going to say nothing. Leave is saying Africans take that same hustle out of Africa. Who could blame anyone for taking that hustle with them? And Crystal is saying, too bad their government is corrupt. Too bad our government is corrupt. I mean, look. And so Shark is asking, am I getting my hair braided like a warrior princess? I'm not in the warrior princess. I'm not in that mood anymore. So we'll see what's the next mood. So next mood, I'll get braided for the next mood. Like warrior princess was summer of 2019. Now we're heading into 2020. So we'll see. We'll see. So Kevin is saying they could honestly be much better off with the right leadership. Infant stage has little to do with it. I think that the leadership and where it is that they are, I think that it's all tied in together. I think it's all tied in together. Well, you know what, Crystal? I think that I think that the corruption in places like Nigeria is a little more obvious. Like, okay, this is obvious corruption. But the corruption in the United States is very, it's sublime. Like, it's hidden. Like, you don't really see the corruption in the same way. There's different types of corruption. You know what I mean? There's different types of corruption. And so, like, yeah, because so like with us, we're we're taxed when we make the money, we're taxed when we spend the money, and then after we've already paid taxes on it, if we give the money to our children, it's then taxed again. So we got triple taxation going on. We got welfare for the rich while they complain about assisting people who are poor. It's really weird. So we have a different type of corruption, and it's done covertly so that we're sitting there complacent and don't even realize that we've been scammed. You know what I mean? And if you could think about it, that's the biggest scam of them all. To be scammed and not know that you've been scammed, to be scammed and thank your scammer, and then criticize other people for getting out of the scam. I mean, think about it. We got people, number one, we got people who are arguing against universal health care. Two, we got people who continue to perpetuate this system. Like how people are like, oh, Tonya, why don't you get an apartment? Why don't you get this? Why don't you get that? And I'm like, why don't you get out of the matrix? You know what I'm saying? So it's like the scam starts early when we're young, because the scam infiltrates our brain into thinking that we need to get on this hamster wheel. I can't see the comments. Making us think that we got to get on this hamster wheel. And you know what someone told me today? You know what somebody told me today about different ways that our government scams us? Like the non-sufficient funds fee, the NSF fee that we're charged. So a person who doesn't have money in their bank account is charged a fee for not having money in their bank account. Meanwhile, what did it really cost the bank to attempt to process a transaction that cannot be processed? So then it starts rolling over and over and over. And then we sit there feeling, however it is that we're feeling about all of this money being taken out of our account. And then we just go ahead and we just roll over and take it. Our credit system is a scam, because the higher your score, the lower your interest rate. So the people who got a bad start to start off with, they get penalized with higher interest rates. It's like we have so many scams going on in the US that we don't even realize the ways that we're being scammed. Meanwhile, we look out at other countries and we're like, oh, they have a corrupt government. Our government is corrupt. You know what I mean? Our government is corrupt in the stuff that they're doing to us. So, and I'm telling you, I really, truly, 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 truly believe that this credit system that we have is a scam. I believe student loans are a scam. The healthcare industry is a scam. All of this stuff, we're just being scammed left and right. And what is it that we're doing about it? You know? And your favorite is saying everyone hates working. You just have to work around the government. Hey, Christine. Hey, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And Leave is saying there's plenty of videos on YouTube of Africa, countries, and cities. I don't know what we're talking about right now. punishment for making mistakes. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot to think about. And there's so many, like, there are people who have come to Africa, come to Nigeria in different parts, and they're like, oh, they had a bad time because it's poor. They didn't like it because it's poor and all this other stuff. You know, I wonder though, because remember, ooh, are people being poor, is that enough of a reason not to like somebody or something because they don't have money? Because things are different than you're used to. It's like, I don't know. Or not to like a place because the people don't have money. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Let me scroll back up to see what Musiel said. Oh, Music. Buying a home is a scam that benefits the banks. You never own your home. You pay taxes even when you pay off your mortgage. Oh, wow. Yeah, you know what? Like, there's so many different scams. America's healthcare is crazy. The prices you pay compared to the rest of the world. So, okay. So, is that a scam or not? Is it a scam for you to be charged astronomical fees? Like they were talking about how much it costs for an American person to have a baby in the United States versus in other countries. You know, so it's like when all is said and done, we're being scammed by our government. We're being scammed by our government. We're being scammed by our country, and yet we're sitting there thanking them, getting scammed, and being like, "Thank you." Yeah, exactly. So somebody's talking about the money being spent on useless wars. Exactly, exactly. And that's because their people make money. Like people make money from war. Like the people who manufacture the war stuff. Then there are people who work in and out of government, contractors who make money from war. Like war is big business. And if you look at it, like I met a person who was a veteran, and they had a damn tattoo of all of the wars that we've been in since I don't since the 1800s or something like that. And would you believe that there has not been a decade that America has not been in war since the 1800s? Like within every 10 years, there's at least one war. We have not been in a war for a 10-year stretch since I think the inception of this damn country. We're always at war. War is big business, and they're always constantly thinking of new ways and reasons to continue and perpetuate war. So trillions of dollars going towards war, but they can't afford for us to go to college. We got to get student loans. They can't afford for us to have health care. This is damn ridiculous. Like, our country doesn't care about our health. And Kevin is like, I believe that this country praises war even in holidays. How are they praising the war in the holiday? I want to hear that. What were they doing to praise the war? Somebody asked what my agenda is for tomorrow. You know, I don't really have an agenda, but there's a lot of stuff going on in Lagos. So Megan Thee Stallion was here with a concert, I believe. Um, I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wake up early and like go for a little run or something. I'm gonna bring my phone with me and do like a little walking vlog. I'm on the island. I'm on Lagos Island. So it's interesting. It's interesting in that you can see a mansion right next to a broken down lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the dichotomy is so interesting. It's like it's really interesting. Like you can see wealth right next to poverty. In in America, they force all the poor into one area. So you're like, oh, all you poor people got to stay over there, right? It's very interesting. So how long am I staying? I'm not sure because my whole trip is a month long, but I'm going to be going to Ghana for part of the trip. So, and so Bedwench is saying, I live off the grid for 3 years now and I love it. I don't care what the government says. Exactly. Did you know in the United States, in many states, it's against the law to drink rainwater? How are they going to make it illegal? Because, like, okay, so you want to talk about a scam that the government does? In the United States, it's practically illegal for you to live off of the grid because, and then also they do different things to try to force you on the grid. So they won't allow you to do certain things unless you can produce a utility statement. Think about it. Think about how many times you've had to produce your utility statement. To open up a bank account, you need to have address verification. And to have address verification, you need to have a utility bill with that address and with your name on it. So also they try to force you to get to buy electricity from, like, solar is illegal some places. Like some people are collecting so much solar that they're able to sell electricity back to the city that they're in. And there are places that are trying to make that illegal. You cannot, they won't allow you to use rainwater even to flush your toilets. Like if you wanted to just live off the grid and just use rainwater to flush your toilets, they won't even allow you to do that. So it's like we have facets of the scam that keeps us plugged into the matrix. Because believe me, listen, because I have bank accounts. And in order to be able to open up a bank account, you have to have like all of this stuff proving that you're on the grid. It's ridiculous. So somebody is saying, in Ricky, you don't know what you're talking about because I opened up a bank account in Wyoming. And in order to open up a bank account, you have to have those utility statements. This is what I'm saying. So please understand what it is that you're talking about. We're talking about the United States. We're not talking about, and you know what? You've been scammed if you think that there's really a difference between Republicans and Democrats. You've been scammed into falling into this bipartisanship so that the citizens are fighting one another, talking about the Democrat this, the Republican that. Like Obama was so smooth with it that most of us didn't even realize that Obama had very conservative ideals and were placating people with that wonderful smile and swag. Meanwhile, he was eating cookies out the cookie jar with the other hand. So it's like, uh-uh. And you know what? Listen, I have bank accounts at credit unions. I don't understand why people not tell me what credit union you have a bank account at where you did not have to show utility for a permanent address. Please let me know. Let me know which bank account you opened with a PO box. Please let me know. You can write me privately. You can put it in the thing. I have bank accounts at Navy Federal as well. I have bank accounts all over the place because of what happened to me when I became when I fell down the off the wayside. You know what I'm saying? All right. I have bank accounts at many different banks. Many different banks. And you cannot open a bank account with a PO box. All right. Danny, I tried to open up a Navy Federal account with a PO box and it did not work. It didn't work. So maybe, look, I don't know. I don't know what to say because it didn't work. It didn't work. How long ago did you open up your Navy Federal account? Because when I tried in 2019, it didn't work. It didn't work. So tell me what year that was. Private is saying, I don't want good credit. I just want your vitamin E oil. And Lynetta said, just did Navy Federal. Tonya is correct. And somebody talking about 2013. 2013 is different than 2019. Doggone it, 2002 was different than 2001. After 9/11, everything changed, and everything has been changing. Even with PayPal, you used to be able to open up a PayPal account without your social security number. You used to be able to cash out with PayPal without your social security number. Now, even with a business account and PayPal, you have to provide your social. So you know what? It's like people trying to tell me, and look, all right, you go right ahead then. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead, because so many of you are so deeply embedded into the grid that you don't even realize how many times you give out your social security number in order to be able to conduct business. Some of you don't even realize how often you're giving out your social. Try not to give out your social. Try. I'm just saying, try to live a year in the United States without giving your social to anyone, and see whether or not you could live without giving your social. It's like these people, it's become so crazy. It's like there's no privacy left. The only privacy that I have seen left is in cryptocurrency. Andrea, that's let me think for a second, because I opened up an account online at a credit union and attempted to use the PO box address, and I ran into issues. Oh, it's okay. We could change the subject. I don't even know how we got in that subject. So look, if you, I don't know how we got on it, but listen, if you all feel that you know, do what it is that you know. Do what it is that you know, because I only know what I've done and what it was like for me. So listen, I'm gonna jump out of here in a moment, because we've already been broadcasting for 40 minutes, and I was just calling to say good night. All right. So listen, I'm gonna give a tour of my Airbnb tomorrow. Some of you have seen it already in the earlier video that I did. And Favorite is asking whether or not I'm getting sick. No, you know what? I've been traveling by plane for 2 days, and I'm tired. I do sound a little congested, right? One of my nostrils, can't is stuffed. Ugh. There's a welcome mixer in Ghana on the 27th at 2 p.m. Okay, my Facebook is Tonya TKO TV or Tonya TKO Show. I have two of them. In case one of them gets in trouble, I have the other one to fall back on. So make sure you like both of them. I know how we got on this subject. I'm only going to be out of the country for 3 weeks. So maybe I will have time to travel around, but I don't want to do too much traveling, because I want to stay as safe as possible. So I want to get this first Africa trip under my belt and out of the way, so that I could just go forward and be able to do more trips you know. Hmm. All right. I'm going to be out of the country for 30 days private. So I'm thinking about spending a week in Ghana, 3 weeks in Nigeria, but we'll see. I don't know how it's going to be broken up because we're also going to be going to Igbo land. And so when we go to Igbo land, that's going to be, that's going to be Nigeria. Oh, okay. All right. We'll do some vlogs tomorrow. You know what? Listen, Kat Ingram had a terrible time when she came to Nigeria. So she's coming at it from her perspective. So I respect what it is that she went through because, we all have a different experience. You know what I mean? But you have to remember the source. You got to remember the source for what it is that you got to remember the source. Oh, I don't know. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, this thing, when you touch it, it changes the thing. So like when you touch it, oh look, there's 111 in the chat room. We've been seeing 111. We've been seeing 111 and 1111 for the past few weeks. So Kat is saying I'm balling and she was not. So why is it that you decided not to ball when you came to Nigeria? That's what I want to know. Love Goddess, it says you're not answering my question. What was your question, dear? I don't have a cold. I was just coughing. I was just coughing. It's not a cold, though. It's not a cold. Though when you do travel on airplanes and stuff like that, 111 is the number of manifestation. When you're in high manifestation mode, you start seeing 111, 1111, stuff like that, when things are manifesting around you. Egbeda, she was in Egbeda. Is that a part of Lagos? Yeah, if you see 1111 a lot, that just means. So Kat, you think I'm making money from my YouTube page because I got 167,000 subscribers? I got 167,000 subscribers, but my videos don't even get 1,000 views each. If it does, it's because it was some sort of viral topic. So this is not about how many subscribers you have. This is not about how many subscribers you have, and it's really not even about how much money a person makes. It's how much money a person keeps. You know what I'm saying? Because I say I keep most of the money that I make. You know what I'm saying? And with my videos, okay, so with my videos, I don't even, from my YouTube page, I don't even make $400. If I showed you, I don't make $400 a month from YouTube. This is why I don't care about going live as much as I want to or making random videos, because I'm not, first of all, YouTube has become commercial where they want production companies to make footage or make content for YouTube. So it's like they don't care about the individual vlogger anymore. I can't live off of $400 a month from YouTube. On Facebook, I was making more money on Facebook, but then I ended up I don't even make money from my Facebook right now anymore either. So it's really about how much money, how much is your lifestyle costing you, and how can you rearrange? Because if you really think about it, if you think about it, right? My plane ticket to Nigeria round trip was $800. This place has cost me $500 a week. So I'm in this place for 2 weeks. That's $1,000 plus the $800 plane ticket. That's $1,800 is balling. It's like if we don't have $1,800 to travel, then we should not be traveling. We shouldn't be traveling if we don't have $2,000 to travel. We shouldn't be traveling. I live in an RV, so I put my RV in storage. So Kat is saying she doesn't keep any of the money she makes. So you have to figure out a way to you have to figure out a way to keep more of your money. So does it make sense to start a YouTube channel? To me, it doesn't really, because YouTube doesn't help people grow anymore. It's like YouTube has become so commercial. So look, I took a flight that had a 24-hour layover. So my flight was cheaper than other people's flights. I didn't take a direct flight. So it's like, it's all about choices. So I live in an RV. I'm able to park my RV in storage for the month that I'm gone. My storage is only $100 for the month. So it's like, we have to think about what's important to us, and being able to travel is important to me. Yeah, YouTube is trash now. It's so offensive to see you have 160,000 subscribers, yet you're not reaching people. YouTube is all about games. Yeah, exactly. It is a lot of game here. I am staying in an Airbnb. I searched on I searched on a lot of different websites to find my flight. You can check places like Skyscanner, Priceline, Kayak, search. And remember, I bought my ticket 6 months ago. Remember how you all were like, are you going yet? Are you going yet? Are you going yet? I bought my ticket in June. So I paid $800 round trip, plus my flight had a 24-hour layover. So it's like I did what I needed to do to get a cheap ticket so that I could be able to use money for other things. You know what I mean? Our TMD, I'm trying not to go to sleep so early because I want to be able to get acclimated to the local time. You know what I mean? So listen, this is what I'm telling you all, especially Black people in the United States. Stop listening to people who are plugged into the matrix. Get unplugged from the matrix by any means necessary. Like, stop thinking that you have to work all of these hours. Like, you know what? A place like Amazon should not have $1 billion. Amazon shouldn't be making $1 billion while there are other people that are not making any money. You know what I mean? And so it's like you've got to do what it is that you need to do to live the type of life that you want to live. This is the type of life I want to live. I want to live a life in an RV where I am not beholden to any plot of land. I want to live a type of life where I can go traveling when I want to travel and live how I want to live, so that I don't have to be, on the internet talking about how I hated a place because I couldn't really afford to live there or stay there, right? Amazon charges you to sell products. Oh, I got a cramp on my toe. Lord of mercy. So look at how Telma is like Amazon workers on food stamps, and he makes 11 billion and pays no taxes. I should come visit where and dance kizomba. And you know what? I'm not even saying that entrepreneurship is the only way. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that we have to find a way that works for us. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is that we have to stop complaining about our life choices. It's like if you make a choice in this life, be thankful for the choice that you made, because you made that choice for a reason. Thank your choice. And if you want something different, make a different choice. That's what I'm saying. Make a different choice. It's like so many of us are acting like we are slaves to life. Like life is the one that's doing it for us when we're the one that's doing our life. You know what I mean? I told you all about the person in the hostel that I was in yesterday. He's complaining. And I'm like, why are you spending your money with people that you don't really want to do business with, that you say don't respect you, that you say even hates you? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, live the life that you want. Live the life that you want. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, I'll say this, right? I'll say this. All right. So people, so what is the life that you want? Do you want a life where you're traveling to different countries and this, that, and other? What are you willing to do to have that life? Are you willing to live in an alternative way? Are you willing to not, because I don't know if you all notice this or not, but I have a uniform that I make videos in. It's a black dress. Sometimes I'll dress it up with a rose. I'm not spending a tremendous amount of money on clothes and shoes. I keep my makeup routine very minimal. I use face paint to smoke my eyes. You know, the same face paint that they use for children. I went to Party City and I got the black stuff that I put over my eyes. I got that from Party City. So I am very mindful of the money that I spend. You know, it's like people talk about how Jewish people are so cheap and all this other stuff. Okay. But when time comes to open up a business, or time comes for their children to go to boarding school or some specialty school, or when their child needs some startup money, they got the money for that, don't they? Meanwhile, we over here in some damn Jordans and freaking, I have a friend whose teenage child wanted like a Louis Vuitton belt. The Louis Vuitton belt was $500. This person was a teenager. And my friend was like, well, you know, if my child does their chores and all this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And they got the Louis Vuitton belt for their child. I would rather give my child a plane ticket than a damn Louis Vuitton belt. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. So it's like when you see me in that black dress over and over and over again making videos, just know that the money that I've saved on clothing is going towards this luxurious Airbnb that I'm staying in right now. So just know that when you see my uniform and people are like, oh, Tonya, you got on the same dress again. Yes, bitch, I do. I do, because listen, I do. It's like, this is, but the thing is that I attempt to show you all through example. Like I don't want to. I don't want to preach at you something that I'm not living. You know what I'm saying? Like people. I'm not. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna go forward. All I'm gonna say is. And so Alana is saying, or Alona, is it Alana or Alona is saying that I always look fabulous and it's my content, what it is that I'm saying, that's what's most important. Exactly. So it's like there are many people who sit up there and they got to put on all types of makeup before they make their video, and they got to do all this, that, they got to buy all of these clothes for their, no, I have a uniform. If you think about it, right? A dress for a woman on the low end can be $100. If I got to make 5 videos with 5 dresses at $100, that's $500 for 5 videos. My videos bring in $400 a month. So it's not like well, on YouTube, my videos bring in $400 a month, right? So it's not like I'm boiling in money from the videos to begin with. And so it's like there's so many people that I know who go and get all of this expensive equipment and all of this expensive this, that, and the other. As soon as they make a little bit of money, they spent it. Me, I save up my money. I invest my money. I'm not thirsting to spend money. I thirst to invest money. And Dee Dee saying, I never noticed the black dress as a uniform until you just mentioned it. Yes, exactly. The most you'll get is if I put on a different color flower on one side or the other. And I just do it like that because I'm not going to get caught up in investing a whole bunch of money in a whole bunch of dresses to try to keep up so people could be like, oh, Tonya, that dress is cute. Oh, no, you're going to see the same damn dress and the way it's either pulled to one side or pulled to the other will make it cute. No, I'm sorry. Mm-mm. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. I'm smart with my money. And Dip to saying the black dress is my favorite, TBH. Well, look. Mm-hmm. Or skirts as dresses. Look, however you want to do it. However you want to do it. Just be mindful. Be mindful of the money that you're spending. Be mindful of the money that you're keeping. And don't have this unmitigated lust in your heart for new items. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna have this lust in your heart. So somebody calls smoke an African as an insult, please. If you know like I know. It's Juve said I never noticed either. Listen, I just look. And Masa saying it's not what you make, it's what you keep. Exactly. How much of the money that you make each month do you get a chance to keep? Now, I make more, like I said, I make more money on Facebook, right? But I'm able to make money on Facebook not because of the amount of subscribers that I have, but 2 different things. I talk about my book in almost every video. I talk about my book. I promote my book in almost every video. And I'm able to reshare the video over and over again. Like people are like, oh, Tonya, why are you reposting this? Didn't you already do this story? And I'm like, mother effer, you better, this Facebook page is free. You better go share the video so that more people can see it. Going broke, trying to look rich. Exactly. I ain't about that life. I'm about being comfortable and living and enjoying life the way that I want to live and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, Tyson. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm actually getting ready to get out of here because you know I don't like to broadcast for more than an hour. So we'll have to see how we'll be able to do videos while I'm gone. I need to try to upload something. All right. So Kat, I'm so happy that you love the book. Continue to use the book and things will begin to change. You know what I'm saying? Continue to use the book and things will change. Like I brought my book with me here to Nigeria because I'm in the process of manifesting. When you all see those numbers 111 and 1111, that means manifesting is happening. What is your mind on? You know, like Kat, you keep talking about the horrible time that you've had. That's an affirmation. That's a perpetuation for more of the same. Start concentrating on what it is that you do want to feel. Start concentrating on what it is that you want to attract. You know what I'm saying? Start concentrating on that because it's like while we seeing all of this manifestating happening, the process I use for my book, well, I got a feeling that this book needed to be born, and I did not feel that I had the ability to create the book But I said, listen, if this is something, I spoke out to the universe and I said, if this is something that I'm supposed to do, then assist me with it. And I commanded the universe to assist me with the book. And all I did was become a vessel, because the universe will come to you with an idea. And if you don't enact that idea, then that message goes to somebody else, because the universe is going to be born through you or whomever, but the universe is going to give birth to itself through the fragments of itself. Like all of us together as a consortium, we make up the energy of the universe, you know. And so when it comes to the illustrations and the graphics and all of that was manifested. Like I'm telling you, remember I bought my tickets, yet by the time I came to Nigeria, I had somebody who picked me up at the airport. I'm working on a video project here, and I had a police escort from the airport directly to my Airbnb. So it's like, I set the intention that this is the trip that I wanted to take. Do you all remember when I first was like, you know what, I want to do this trip to Nigeria? I started playing Afro beats music. Listen, you know what the thing is, that I need you all to look. And I need you all to pay attention, because there's so much happening right in front of you, but you may not know that it's happening because you're not looking. I need you to look, and I need you to pay attention to what has manifested. Don't you remember when I wanted to come to Nigeria, I started playing Afrobeats music. I started dancing to Afrobeats music, listening to Afrobeats music, and I started dancing to Afrobeats music, listening to Afrobeats music, and I started asking you all, what do you know about Nigeria? There were people who were like, oh, Nigeria is awful, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that, but I still had the intention to go. And I was like, who knows anybody? Who this, who that? And I continued to just put it out there. And then I had to show and prove. I had to put my money where my mouth was. I had to get the ticket. When I got the ticket, I still didn't know where I was going to stay. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know how anything was going to be. I'm getting a cramp, a damn Charlie horse. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a total. Okay. Okay. Oh, my Lord. I'm going to have to get up. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, all right. I'm sorry. I started getting a Charlie horse. Okay, somebody said I need to drink water. Let me go get some water. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, bad body dad. Oh my Lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. I still feel it. It's trying to come inside my leg. Except it's not even a Charlie horse in the back of my calf. It's a Charlie horse in my shin. Oh my gracious. I never got a Charlie horse in my shin before. Because you know what? I've been flying around in all these planes, dehydrating myself. Oh my Lord. A banana as well. Let me go get my banana. Hold on, let me go get my banana. Oh, I think I left my banana out by the kitchen area. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, Lord, it's dark. That's not the light. Where's the light? I don't think I have, oh, there it is. Oh, Lordy. Somebody talk about check for blood clots. Lord, we got too many hypochondriacs in the house. All right. What is DVT? Diverticulitis? I don't have no damn DV nothing. I don't have coconut water. I got a banana and regular water. I don't even have salt. I got nothing in my Airbnb yet. Oh, Lord. All right. Oh, deep vein thrombosis? I ain't got no thrombosis. Oh Lord, my hand touched the light. And it's like every time you touch it, oh, but the phone, the heat from the phone changes the light. Lord. All right. This is not a Nigerian banana, Alana, but there is a different type of banana that I'm wondering if that's what you're talking about. You go ahead, Alana. Alana, you didn't tell me if it was Alana or Alona. Listen, I'm grown. If I want to try a Nigerian banana, I will try a Nigerian banana if I want to, doggone it. You can't tell me what to do. Shoot, and I came prepared too. Listen, you got to be prepared. Listen, we grown. We need to stop with the games. We need to stop with the games. We got ladies, we need to stop with the games. If there's something that we want, we need to get what it is that we want. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we need to stop with the games. Too many of us, we get made to feel shame. No, feel shame for being human and enjoying the caress of another human. Don't, or getting a deep tissue massage, or massage deep in your tissues, depending on how you wanna look at it. Because there's some itches you just can't scratch from the outside. Listen. You all are inappropriate. You all are inappropriate. Dip this saying. This got graphic. Listen, because you know she was talking about something else. Talking about some Nigerian banana. I want my fruit. Come on, sing it with me. The banana got to get loose. Give me what I wanna. Oh, I want my fruit. The banana got to get loose. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't with you all. Oh, Lord have mercy. Dick is talking about go get you that platano. Yes, you know what? You're right. Platano is bigger than banana. Deborah saying this took an unexpected turn. Oh, God. That is so funny. Oh, I do feel better. Thank you. Jill, I'm actually going to be doing a whole course on RV everything. So look for that in 2020. It is nighttime over here. And now you all got me up singing and dancing. I'm not even tired anymore. I was tired when I first came on. Now you got me talking about me want my fruit. The banana got to get loose. All right. Yeah, it's nighttime. This is outside. You can't see. Can you see that? It's nighttime over here. Me want my fruit. The banana got to get loose. Give me what I wanna. Oh, I want my fruit. I'll get back in bed, you crazy people. Let me not show you all my biscuits here tonight. Oh, goodness. You all are crazy. That was a nice little treat, and my Charlie horse is gone. Oh, all right. So listen. You so silly. Wait a minute, hold on. Kat is saying my husband is Nigerian. The banana is smaller there, but he is short. Anybody understand what she's trying to say? Is she trying to say her husband got a little weenie? Wait. This is the real reason she had a bad time. This is the real reason she had a bad time in Nigeria. Tell us the truth, Kat. Tell us the truth. This is the real reason. Because you know what? If that banana, if that platano was doing what it needed to do, getting where it needed to get in, she would have had a great time. She would have been in Ibadan or wherever she was having a wonderful time. She just came and got herself some small fruit, and now she up on the internet complaining about how she ate Nigeria. Me want my fruit. Cat, talk to us. Jim got jokes. Listen, I need to understand. I need to understand. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, you all are going crazy. I need to turn up my damn AC now. This need to turn up my AC. Lord of mercy. Let me turn this down. It's on 25 degrees right now. Let me see. I need to see which. I need the light. Oh Lord, let me not point down too much. All right, let's see. Where is the temperature? Oh Lord. I don't know why I can't see it. I don't see the temperature thing. I don't see the temperature thing on there. Lord of mercy. So what happened? What happened with the cat answer? Whether or not it was her man fruit? What is happening? Hold on. What did the cat say? What did the cat say? And someone asking if I'm drunk. Oh Lord, if the only time that you can have a good time is when you're drinking alcohol, you might need to look into yourself. Wait a minute, Kat just said, ain't much you can work with a 4-inch banana. I was right there. See, ladies, this is what I'm saying. This is why you cannot, who is going to buy a bag of fruit without examining the fruit first? You know what I'm saying? Who is going to buy a bag of fruit? This is why, ladies, don't let people shame you. Don't let people shame you into not seeing what the fruit look like, what it tastes like, what it feels like before you buy that forever. Forever's a long time if you dealing with a 4-inch fruit or fruit that's not sweet like how you need it to be. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Dipped, listen. Listen. Lord have mercy. Listen. I'll let you know if I find me some big platano over here. I'll let you all know. I'll let you know. And so Sharonda is saying I have one Niger guy. He was lit. Yeah, listen, I ain't gonna say nothing. Oh Lord, all I know is that every woman is built different on the inside. And the same way men have different sized penises, different women have different needs. Some women are longer on the inside. Some women can take more girth, so it's like, as a woman, you really have to know that your partner is able to fill you. You need to know if your partner can fill you in the ways that you need to be filled. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's all I'm saying. You just have you need to be able to be forever is a long time. If you somebody talk about filled with joy, yes, there is a tremendous amount of joy that comes when you're filled in the right way. Of course, of course. I'm short, but I'm tall. You would never guess. That's a double entendre. Oh, goodness. And Kat is saying, you're right. We waited until marriage to go fruit shopping. See what I'm saying? You wait till marriage to go fruit shopping, and then when you want a refund, you can't get one because you done bought the cow. You done bought the cow. Then you can't take it back at that point. And you know a man's ego is not going to allow him to use a toy instead of his own member, because his member's just not big enough, you know? He gonna try to blame you. Be like, it's not my fault you're so big inside. But it's like, look, listen, some women are big inside. Some women are big inside. Some women need a certain girth. People telling Kat to get a divorce. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Look, everybody is different. This is why you have to not let these people fool you and shame you. And so Kat is saying, I am getting divorced, and no, not happy at all. Danny is saying, I wish a man would tell me. I mean, even gay men make fun of other gay men, talking about like throwing a hot dog up a hallway. I mean, but if you feel like you have a hot dog up a hallway, that means that you're just not compatible. No, private, it's not. Listen. Everybody has some walls inside. However, every penis is not made for every vagina. You know, every penis is not made for every vagina. And it's not the man's fault. It's not the woman's fault. They're just not a good fit. They're just not a good fit. You know what I'm saying? Just not a good fit. Shark, don't listen. I don't know what we talking about right now. We done gone up the deep end. What did Kat say? Let me scroll back. I want my fruit. The banana. Got to get loose. Give me what I wanna. Let me see. I can't find what Kat said. It's just not a good fit. Yes. Ariel is being very mature. Ariel is saying sexual compatibility is very important. Thank you, Ariel. Exactly. 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 You just have to match with your partner. This is why it's important. Jalen said, I came back and we're talking about loose holes. I know, right? We've gone off the deep end. We've gone off the damn deep end. I don't know how we got here. Oh, Lord. Chris is saying that Kat's husband just needs a Pastor Wilson anointing. That thing that Pastor Wilson was doing looked nasty to me. It did not look good to me. Looked like some nastiness. His tongue looked like it's covered in fur. I cannot. Ugh. Not I, said the cat. Not I. Miss My Chocolate Thunder said she was so depressed she needed this. Lord have mercy. I know exactly because I got a Charlie horse in my leg and people told me to eat a banana. And then it just turned into an X-rated conversation where Kat is revealing to us that her husband ain't hitting the right spots because his penis is only 4 inches long. Oh, I'm getting a cramp again. Oh, oh. I'm getting a cramp again. It's come back. Even though I drank all that water and ate the banana. What am I gonna do? Oh, I need to stretch. Oh, oh God. What man is gonna use a strap on? What man is gonna use a strap on if he already has a penis? Huh? And someone is convinced that I need milk. I can't even drink milk. No bed. Listen, your favorite. They got mad. They waited till marriage for her to know what type of cow she bought. And by then, the milk wasn't, look, she couldn't look. Try rubbing lotion. Oh Lord, you all want me to go through. Wait. Dip, you don't think that you could look at a man the same way if he was using a strap-on on you? So you would look at him as less than a man? You would look at him as less than a man, Dip? That's messed up. Even if he's just trying to satisfy you? Yeah. You know what? You got to feel the package before you commit to it for life. Okay, so Bridget is giving me some stretching exercises to do. Let me do some stretching exercises. Okay, because I'm getting cramped. Oh, it's my left leg. Oh, put my legs on a pillar. A pillar of what? Oh, okay. South side, walk it out. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, Lord have mercy. Cat is at work laughing. We thought you'd be crying. Cat, we thought you would be crying. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm getting a good stretch, y'all. All right. Oh, all right. Dipped has a Dipped, I didn't see your comment, but this stretch does feel good. It does feel good. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I don't have any more flights planned just yet. I'm going to stretch my other leg too. Twirl around and your foot massage the leg. What are you talking about? We going too far now. We twirling? We twirling? Oh. I'm True Fit said I'm always getting hurt. Mother effer, shut your damn mouth. Having a Charlie horse is not getting hurt. What you talking about? You need to be quiet. You look like you get many Charlie horses. All right, that feels good. All right. All right. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to bend my foot down on the ground and try to get that shin stretch. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. All right. This feel. Oh, yes, this feel good. Wait, let me not be hollering out too much in here. Let me not be like, yeah, this feel good. Oh, God. Lord have mercy. Oh, goodness. Something wrong with you all. Something's wrong. I know, right? Oh, goodness. Oh, Lord. Oh. All right. Oh, Lord. Whew. All right. Oh. Oh. I ain't had no plátano yet, dipped. I ain't had no plátano yet. Someone asked if I'm Jamaican. No, my father is Nigerian. Oh. Oh, the Charlie horse is coming back. It's coming back. I can't lay down. He's coming back. I can't do this. Oh, oh Lord, help me. Oh, every time I try to lay down, it comes back. I just did all these stretches. Oh, it's my shin. My shin is getting a Charlie horse. Oh, God. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't have any ice in here. All I have is a bottle of water. I didn't even put it inside of the... Oh, all right. I must be really dehydrated. My whole thing. Oh. I'm gonna massage my thing, my leg. Let me get my tripod up. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't stretch, massage the area. Well, apparently stretching did not work. Stretching did not work. I don't have heat to put on it. Oh wait, I could probably boil some water. Let me see, my battery's gonna die. Okay, so I still got battery. I don't have no damn Ben Gay. Who travels with Ben Gay? I don't have Ben Gay. Oh, I don't have Ben Gay, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. All right. I need to stretch my whole... You know what I need to find? I need to find a yoga class. Whew. Old people travel with it. Oh. All right. Oh. 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 It's coming back. It's coming back. I can't drink more water. My belly is full now because you all made me eat banana too. Oh, Lord. I'm standing. All right. Chris is saying, stop saying it's coming back. It is coming back, though. That's why I was saying it, because it came back. Oh. The house tour was in the first video. I'll do another exclusive one tomorrow, just exclusively the tour. Come on, jailhouse rock. Oh, jailhouse rock. Oh. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Go to rock. Look at that. I have a bouffant. I have a bouffant, y'all. I know that's, I have a bouffant. All right. All right. Oh, Lord. All right. I don't want to drink more water. My belly is full. What should I do? Oh. Touch your toes with your shoes off on a cold floor? Really? All right. Hey, Ubani from Antigua, the place with 365 beaches, so that you could go to a beach every day of the year and still never see the same beach twice. Oh. You know what? This cold floor doesn't feel too bad. Oh, Lordy. I've already been to Antigua. That's how I know you have 365 beaches. Because that's what they tell you as soon as you get there. I liked Antigua when I went. And I met a guy when I was in Antigua, and the guy liked me so much. But I just couldn't return the same like that he had for me. And he was so crushed when I told him that I just Those were the good old days. The good old days. All right. Anyway, listen. My hair has a Charlie horse. It got something. I just know my color is growing back in. Tonya needs to make a baby to get those cramps out of it. Then I have a different type of cramp. Then I have some cramps in my uterus as a pound human is trying to bust its way through my walls. Who is, oh, Sissy Yummy? Tell her to contact me. Tell her to contact me. All right, listen, we've been on longer than I thought we were going to be on. I just came on to go to bed, and now you all got me walking and hopping around. Yeah, tell them to contact me. I'm willing to do as many collaborations as I can. Oh. All right. All of those cramps will go away, yes, because I'll be concentrating on a different type of cramp. Oh, wait, are you just talking about the baby making part, not the actual conception part? You all are nasty. You nasty girl, you nasty. You nasty girl, you nasty. Lord have mercy. All right. I don't know why this AC is not blowing cold. I don't think it's on AC. I think it's on fan. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see. Cool. Oh, see, it wasn't on AC. It was on fan. Let me turn the temperature. Let's see. Can somebody tell me 76 degrees, how much is that in Celsius? Because right now it's on 26. It's on 26, 25. Yeah, we are both near the equator, aren't we? So we should probably have similar temperatures. Thanks, Jenna or Gina. Ask the front desk to bring up a few bananas. It's not. There's no front desk here. This is Airbnb. $30-ish? Really? Okay. 78 degrees? Okay. 25 to 78. I haven't tasted, I just got in today, so I haven't tasted jollof rice yet. I did have some rice. And Ubani is saying my content gives her points of views. That's wonderful. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, I feel better. I haven't thought about my Charlie horse in a minute now. I haven't thought about my Charlie horse. Okay, so I'm going to try going to bed again. I'm going to try going to bed again. I would try going to bed, but this time Ubani is a young man. Sorry, Ubani. My bad. My bad. My bad. Oh. Okay. I'm going to try this again. I will see you all in the morning. I'm going to wake up early and go for a walk run. 26 is 78. Okay, so let me turn it down. Hold on. Oh. All right. So 20 is how many degrees? If I put it on 20 Celsius, I'm trying to get to 70, 75 degrees. I don't want it to be too cold because, I don't want to get sick. And I don't want it to be too hot. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Yes. It is nighttime here. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. So I think I got it now. I think I got it. All right. So listen, everybody, thank you all for coming out. We have more time to broadcast because I need to show you all outside and show you how it looks. I haven't had a chance to walk around yet myself. All right. Have I tried watching the TV? Actually, when I came in, the TV was on and they were playing some, what do you call this? Some Bollywood soap opera. And it was about some story of this woman who got married to this man, but before she married him, she met this guy and then fell in love with him. And so she married her husband, but she can't consummate the marriage with him because then she fell in love with some other man. And her husband is getting angry because it's been 2 days and they ain't consummate the marriage. And then they played some game. I think the soap opera is called King of Hearts. And then they played some game with newly married couples where they blindfolded the man and they blindfolded the woman. They blindfolded the men and they blindfolded the women. And the women had to go up to each man and find her husband and then dance with him, right? And then so the women found their husbands except for the woman who had fallen in love with the other man. And then she found this man, she found the man that she fell in love with, even though he's a different height and different build than her husband. So she found him and then they started dancing and they were doing this dance that looked like a choreographed ensemble. And they were twirling and dipping one another, all blindfolded, mind you. It was some craziness that I saw on TV. And then when they took off the blind, and then the husband was fumbling around with the other woman, and it just didn't fit, and he took off the blindfolds, it was another woman, and then they looked up, and his wife was dancing with her husband, and her husband was dancing with her, and they were spinning over. It's just some crazy foolishness. They actually had 25 equals 75. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right. So yeah, so that was on TV today. I had to turn it off after a while because it was too interesting. It was too interesting. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. It wasn't Nollywood, it was Bollywood. It was Indian people. And they had like on the bindis and Indian garb and all this other stuff. It was very interesting. I thought it was interesting. Soap operas. Like in America, we just are so sheltered from other people's cultures. And the only thing that we keep getting promoted over and over again in America is that the white man is the savior, the white woman is precious, and black people are savages. That's all we keep seeing. All right. No, I meant Bollywood. They were Indian people. Anyway, I'm laying down again. I got no more cramps. I'm feeling good. And I'm going to call it a night. So listen, open up your minds, expand your minds, and I'll be showing you all Nigeria tomorrow. All right. I don't know what time it is. Let me check the time real quick. It is 9:30 p.m. Yes, that's a good time. Because if I go to bed at 9:30, that means I can wake up at about 5:30. So that'll be good. I hope I can sleep the whole night through. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for coming out. Hit the like button on your way out. Thank you all for coming in. Top model, we've been here for 1 hour and 40 minutes. We went from talking about traveling to some very inappropriate topics. Oh, yes. Thank you, sweet dreams. My Cash App is $Tonya TKO. Lauren, thank you for that $25. That $25 has turned into cab rides. So thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for the good laughs and the suggestions about my Charlie horse. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. And I want you all to manifest the life that you want, whether it's traveling the world, living off the grid, living in a penthouse, or just living on an island or a small shanty or whatever. Whatever it is that you want, manifest the life that you want, because it's available for you. Like we were meant to be happy.
You know what? Hold on. Let me make sure all my doggone things are locked. Let me make sure everything is locked before I go to bed. I'm sorry. Let's just make sure. 'Cause I don't want no problems. All right, that door is locked. Let me make sure the balconies are locked, because even though I'm on the penthouse, you never know. You never damn know. Hold on. I can't see. I cannot see. Let me try this again. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that this stuff is taken care of so I can sleep easy. All right. All right. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I thought about that before I went off slumber. All right, perfect. Perfecto. All right, we good. All right. And let me get my knife, put it near my bed. Hey, everybody. All right, here we go. All right, good. We good. All right. Nicole is so funny. Nicole, put up a picture of a doggone knife. Lord of mercy. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. All right, I'm good now. I'm good. All right, a bedtime story. I got no bedtime story. There once was a lady named Lynn who was so extremely thin that when she essayed to drink lemonade, she slipped through the straw and fell in. There's your bedtime story. Oh gosh, there's no shower curtain. The door is glass. That is a good idea though, but yeah. Oh goodness. Oh gosh. There once was a lady from Niger who rode on the back of a tiger. She returned from the ride with the lady inside and a smile on the face of the tiger. All right, everybody. I'll see you all later. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming through. I will be making more videos tomorrow. All right. All right. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night, good night.